We are back with another segment of Crowdfundr Thunder. My name is Leon. I realize I haven't introduced myself yet, and I am here with Elliot Davis, aka More Blueberries. Elliot, I am so interested in finding out how you're doing, but first, I would like to uh, let everyone know about our wonderful partners for this episode. We have just finished the giveaway for the Gemmed Firefly gift card. Congratulations to Rozzy Roz. You will be contacted by someone. We'll get your information and we will find the best way to get that prize to you real quick. But Gemmed Firefly is a luxury comfort apparel and home goods nerd store focused on original content with a high priority on quality and affordability for helping customers express their lifestyles. You can find more at gemmedfirefly.com. And if you missed out on that giveaway, please do not fret because we have another giveaway, 3 free courses from the Storytelling Collective, an online learning program for independent creatives and storytellers. Join an amazing global community and get support for your tabletop role-playing game projects through Storytelling Collective's RPG Writer Workshop. More than 12,000 people have taken our programs, and we look forward to welcoming you. Learn more at storytellingcollective.com. All right. Elliot, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Leon?
I'm fantastic. And I am fantastic because I am very excited to learn more about you and your crowdfunder project, Project ECCO.
It's been fun because having to say my project, Project ECCO, has led to a few fun copy editing of my own tweets. When I start writing them, I'm like, I can't say project then Project ECCO. It just doesn't hit right.
Project ECCO. Yeah.
Project ECCO.
Well, project, it's like an echo. Project ECCO.
Ah, there we go.
We're writers. Anyway, yes, please tell us, Elliot, what is Project ECCO?
So Project ECCO is a solo time travel game. Specifically, it's a solo journaling game that you play across the pages of a full year planner. So it's a little bit of a twist on the usual solo journaling formula in an effort to capture the experience of time travel. In the game, you play as a nameless agent who's been tasked with tracking this great cosmic horror entity that, long story short, has started to consume time. And so you are moving throughout the planner and tracking this entity. You're also along the way seeing a bunch of weird time stuff that's happening. You're learning more about the agency, learning more about yourself, and just encountering a lot of spooky, cosmic horror-y stuff.
Oh, well, that is so I love time travel. One thing about me is I love messing with time, and I also another thing about me is that I will buy a planner and never use it. So now I have a reason to use all of these planners that I don't have.
That's like a key audience of the game is folks who are serial planner buyers and serial
You'd be
planner
surprised.
not users.
It's like very embarrassing, and yet I could literally reach for one right now, and I won't though. I won't. But enough about that. One thing about your campaign that is interesting, or one thing about your project rather that is interesting to me is that it mentions that there are different modes of time travel that are signified by like different game mechanics and ways to play. Can you talk more about it?
Yeah, so this idea is a little old. It's about a year old, the first nuggets of it. And I spent a long time thinking through it, and it's like, how do I capture time travel in one mechanic? And I was like, is it like a specific combination of dice? Is it playing cards, 52 weeks, all these things rattling around in my brain. And then it hit me one day in the fall. I was like, why does it have to be one? Like, time travel's this really like funky, weird thing. Like, why not have the agency have created multiple different devices for different kinds of time travel, and then you can jump in big ways, you can jump in small ways, and then have those be represented by different mechanics, so that when you use all the mechanics in tandem, you feel like you're getting a wide variety of ways that you're jumping around through time. So some devices will let you jump a day or two, or like a week or two, where some will be like more like 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, like that.
That is really, really cool. I also heard that one of those, considering our last guest wrote a game that is based on the anamnesis system from Sam Lee. I was wondering if you could maybe tell us a little bit about the tarot mechanic for Project ECCO.
Yes, this is, I mean, such an honor to have Sam Lee as part of the team on this project. Sam is on as a guest writer, and they're going to be doing a tarot-powered time travel device, and I've gotten a couple sneak peeks into what they're working on, and it is extremely cool. I knew when I thought about the varied mechanics for this, and I knew I wanted to do a tarot mechanic, because that's like a hallmark of solo design, and I loved anamnesis, and I knew that Sam was the person to have involved, that they were going to be the right call for this, and reached out, and they were super down, and it has been such a pleasure working with them already, and I'm excited to keep doing so and finish it out. And I can't really say anything fully about the mechanics that they've come up with yet, but we're getting close, and it's really cool so far.
I guess I'll just have to be happy with not getting any secrets.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm not disappointed at all. I just thought, I mean, time is relative. It doesn't exist. And, maybe you and I could just time travel to like 6 months from now, and you can tell me the information, and then
I'll take a peek.
It'll
I'll
be
come back.
between you and me and everyone who is watching right now, and everyone who will see this later on YouTube. Yeah, just, let's go. Anyway, bit over. Let's take a look at at your Crowdfundr page. I don't like this. I like this one better.
Yes, good.
It's the new studio. But yeah, let's take a look at that. Congratulations on hitting 100 and almost 150% of your goal. That
Thank
rules.
you. Yeah, super exciting and overwhelming and unbelievable still every day.
Yeah, I really love the sort of the aesthetic. I'm going to play it, but without sound, because I love the aesthetic of your video. And this, I imagine, is the horrific entity, this thing.
Yeah, so this
right?
This artwork style is meant to kind of like all the different sort of versions of how you might picture the entity, but really it defies picturing, would be the idea. And I fully have to shout out Brian Flaherty, who's on the team as well, for making this great video, and that's his voice you hear in the video. Really captured the vibe in this video of the game.
Shout out, Brian. Yeah, it was a really, really awesome video. And I also want to talk about the I want to talk about the rewards, because you do have, it looks like you've got the you can get the PDF, you can get the physical edition, and then you have this little number right up here. Tell me more about this planner that I'm gonna buy and never use.
Yeah, well, hopefully this one you'll use because you play the game, so you don't have to feel bad. So this is the official Project ECCO planner, which was something that I really wanted to do, and I was thinking about it as we were setting up the page, and I tried to find some like stock planners that you could customize, and none of them were really capturing what I thought the planner needed to be. I wanted it to be a good enough size that people had plenty of room to write. I didn't want it to have too much superfluous stuff that comes in planners. Like a lot of customizable planners had like quotes from famous people on every spread and like kind of random things thrown in there. So I wanted this to be a planner that fit into the game. And so it's going to be the same size as the zines. You get them bundled right together. And it's going to have 52 weekly spreads. And maybe if we reach our highest stretch goal, a little bit of supplemental material might find its way in the front. A little bit might find its way even if we don't reach that stretch goal. But yeah, very excited about that.
Stretch goals? Well, I'm intrigued now. What stretch goals do we have? Let's see. I'm scrolling. There we go.
We've already hit the first one, which is the $3,000 goal, in which our composer Behold, aka Colin McClutchy, is going to be doing a full 5-song soundtrack. So if you like the music in that trailer, we've got 5 more songs of it coming for you to be able to listen to while you play and really get into the vibes. Colin is such a talented music producer and composer and a longtime friend, and the way he makes synth music and like vibes in synth music is so cool, and I'm so thrilled that we're getting to do the original soundtrack. So that's the first stretch goal that's unlocked. At 5,000, which is double our base goal, everybody who's working on the project is just going to get a raise. I'm just gonna increase the rates that we're paying everybody. That one, means a lot to me. I want to, pay creatives for the work they do, and if I can pay them more, then all the better. And then the final stretch goal at 7,500 is a planner upgrade. So we take that official Project ECCO planner, we put some new original artwork in there, we put some supplemental materials in there, really make that thing shine. And yeah, and that's it. Just the 3.
That is okay. Yeah. Now everybody's gotta get this project up to 70 because I want the upgraded planner. This is what I do for crowdfunding projects that I'm like really excited about. Is I'll back them, and then I'll be like, okay, everybody, like, I want the super special thing, so you better also buy it. So
like, I got it here, so you guys do the rest.
So you guys are like, I got it. So the rest of you also please do this for me, and also the creator, I guess, but mostly for me who gets the cool stuff. This is I'm fascinated by this this entire concept. I love time travel. I love time travel stories. I really want to ask, even if it's not an inspiration for this game, although I would be interested in hearing about the inspirations for this game, what is your favorite time travel story?
It's there's a lot of things coming to mind, but the one I'm gonna give feels like maybe a lame answer, but I really love the show Travelers on Netflix. I don't know if you watched that. It was like a time travel show, and I just found that show so immensely entertaining. It's sort of like leans a little cheesy, but like it's like that was where they would time travel into people's bodies in like the 30 seconds before they died, and then they would go live their life for them. I really enjoyed that. That's kind of the main one that's coming to mind right now. Not necessarily a direct, I'd say it was partially an inspiration, but yeah.
I love that. Oh, fantastic. Time travel. I mean, like the agency vibes gives me I'm thinking of something and I lost it. I was like, oh, the time agency. And then immediately all information left my head. So I can only assume that the time travel agency just, removed that information from my head so I wouldn't dox them.
It's funny, Jay was talking about, Jay was just talking about Arrival. And I think Arrival, while not, I mean, I don't want to spoil Arrival if you haven't seen it. While not directly a time travel story, does have a lot of those vibes as well.
Those elements. Yeah. Absolutely. Hang on, says Tankstein. This sounds like a good game idea. You know, Ray, I think you're right. We've also got a comment from our very own Crowdfundr. Travelers shot in Canada pride. Reminder for chat, if you have questions for our guests, feel free to ask them. I love to ask questions. And I love to ask questions that people want to know the answers to. But we are almost out of time with you, Elliot. So I would like to ask, is there anything that you would like our audience to know today that we haven't gotten to talk about?
I would make maybe two shout outs. I would say that one of the things with this project that I'm really excited to be able to do is pay and work with a really great creative team. We've already mentioned Sam Lee and Brian Flaherty, but we also have Will Yobst, who's coming on as an editor. Really, really excited to work with them. And then Colin McClutchy, our composer, aka Behold. And then there's a lot of great projects also funding this month, some of which haven't reached their goals yet. So head to Crowdfundr, head to Itch, head to Kickstarter, and find those folks who need that last push or need to build that momentum towards the end, because there's so many great games crowdfunding right now.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Elliot. It has been a blast getting to talk to you. Folks in chat, we did put Elliot's information in the chat, so definitely go check out his Twitter, check out the Project ECCO crowdfunder, and we are going to head out for a little bit and be back very soon with our final guest of the day. Thanks, everybody.